been a little while since I drove the LMT version of my full-size truck. Check it out. It's a little dirty. It's covered in dog hair. One of my dogs is an Alaskan Malamute, Kano, and he sheds like crazy this time of year no matter how much I brush him. Looks cool though. So those graphics were done by Auto Graphics California, and you could buy those. He has an eBay store. So a while ago, last time I ran this truck, I broke the axles. So this was a Gravedigger LMT I got when they first came out, and they had the weaker axles, but I've since put the Treal Axles in, but have never run it yet. I'm definitely impressed with the quality of the axles though. 70-75 aluminum. I got the black anodized ones. You can get different colors. I just want to keep the truck all blacked out. I think it looks best that way. One thing I noticed though, the rod ends, look how loose they are, front and back. So it's not the bolts, it's the actual rod ends. They're all distorted, stretched out. So I'll probably get the Treal links. Those things are really nice. I have those on my Cloudbuster, just the upper links on the Cloudbuster, but they make uppers and lowers. Look how loose that is. So this thing's probably going to handle pretty funny. That's okay. But anyway, shop's kind of messy right now. Crazy busy week. I'll show you some of what I worked on this week. Couple cooler projects. This is an awesome car right here. 1970 Chevy Monte Carlo. I had a bunch of these, but this is a factory big block 4-speed matching numbers car. Really, really nice. Rust-free car. Look at how straight that thing is. But look at this exhaust. So somebody bought like a universal X-pipe kit, and it just fits horrible. Look at how low that thing hangs. But headers are nice. Stainless steel, 3.5-inch collectors. I'll probably reuse the X. I'll reuse these mufflers, but look at the space between the floor and the muffler. Pipes, mufflers. Pipes, tailpipes. But look how they point down, they hang really low. They look horrible. And if you look at this car from the back, the mufflers hang so low. Look at this thing. When this thing's on the ground, it's about, mufflers are about an inch off the ground. They scrape everywhere, so that's not going to fly. So I'll probably be able to reuse some of these mandrel bent sections. I'll definitely reuse the X. It's a nice X. Get rid of all these clamps. This is a nice car. Look at how clean the floors are. I like how they rhino-line the floors. It's pretty cool. I always wanted to do that to a car. Alright, so I got the X installed. You can see I put a couple little kick bends right there just to bring it up close to the drive shaft. I went inside the collector. I don't normally like to do that. I like to go over, but it's a 3.5-inch collector, and I couldn't expand the pipe big enough. But look at how much closer that is to the floor. See how much higher that's tucked up? Chevelle tips. I like those a lot. And if you take a look at the pipe right here, I increased that bend quite a bit on both sides so they match, and that allowed me to tuck the tails up nice and high like that. Mufflers are way up, but not too close to the floor. I like to keep a decent amount of room between the muffler and the floor just for like heat purposes. Really nice, way better. Customers should be really happy. It's a nice car. I can't believe how clean this thing is underneath. This thing's awesome right here. This is a friend of mine who owns a shop called 4-Wheel Drive Performance. He does a lot of cool builds. This is a customer's Jeep. It's an old YJ, but it's really clean. It's very hard to find these things around here with a clean frame. So I had to do an exhaust right from the header's back. Y-pipe, stainless 2.5-inch Y-pipe, O2 sensors because it's a fuel-injected motor. Right there's a Y-pipe. Typically I like to do like a merge collector, but space on this thing was very limited. 50 series Flowmaster. There's the tail. I bent it. Even though it's not running a track bar, I made it so if they want to put one in, they can clear it. Nice Dynatrack axles. So I had Dynatrack build Dana 80s for my 59 Ford. They do some awesome work. Disc brakes. Dynatrack's an amazing company. I still have to slash cut this tailpipe. Right now it's just cut straight. But right here we're going to cut like a little 15-degree. Really nice Jeep. Look at how clean this thing is. Body's perfect. Frame's perfect. This one came out really nice. This was a really tricky one to make. Have everything lined up like that with all the O2 fittings. Very nice install. Look at that. Probably the nicest LS power Jeep I've seen in a while. All the wiring's really nice and clean. Serpentine belt. Look at the wiring right there. It's all tucked up. Looks like factory. All the reservoirs are in place. Power brakes, power steering. It's a really nice Jeep. These guys do awesome work. Air filter fits in there perfect. This thing was a well thought out project. New seats. This thing used to be a column shift automatic they put on the floor. It looks like a stick shift, but it's an automatic. Really nice Jeep. Okay, so now I'll take this little guy for a ride. It's been a while since I used this ramp. I built this a long time ago in 2018 when I first got my ARM Italian. It's all overgrown back here though. It's been so busy at the shop, haven't had time. I gotta hire a landscaper. My trailer's all grown in because I haven't done any monster truck shows since my Peterbilt got hit. I have the new Kenworth truck. It's all bought and paid for. I'm just waiting on the dealership to register it for me. So I'll dig this thing out of the weeds and I'll start bashing the LMT. I'll just get a quick little warm up in, make sure all the steer and trim set properly. Everything goes nice and straight. So far, so good. Just a nice little warm up jump. It's starting to rain a little bit, so ramp gets really slippery, especially with the V-tread tires. See how that thing pulls to the right as soon as it hits the ramp? I'm guessing a lot of that's probably because of the loose links. Oh, link popped off. Not a big deal, just pop it back on. Back in business. See, as soon as it hits the middle of the ramp, it pulls to the side. That's it for today. Still had a good time. Got rained out, so didn't get to run as long as I would have liked. But anyway, take care. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and share. Bye.